Well, this picture what we got when I was in Hawaii, there's actually a bar that's down in Waikiki, and
Yeah.
they actually every week they show Lost, and they had these big posters around the wall. People took the posters, but they had these on the table, and the place is called Giovanni Pastrimi's. It's on Waikiki, and then I was like, oh, I'm just gonna take one of these. So
Ooh,
so they show it weekly. Yeah, the waitress
that's
let me have
awesome.
it. So
Yay. Was it, I mean,
yeah.
everybody, it sounds like everybody was just really nice. And I heard a lot of really good feedback about the Lost community just being really awesome.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think Ryan and Jen they were anticipating over 50, 50 people, but they got over 150 people, almost 100 to 200 people that came from around the world to see the premiere on Waikiki. So it was actually a really good experience, and they had a really good turnout. So it was good for them, good for everyone to get kind of mingle and meet everybody. So they had a really good time.
That is awesome. Okay, well, just so that we go chronologically, I kind of want everybody to hear about what you've been doing for the last X amount of months, too, in the
Okay.
hiatus, basically. What branch of the military do you serve in?
I'm currently in the Air Force, and I'm stationed at in Arizona at Davis Mountain Air Force Base. I've been here for about two years, and just after the premiere ended in May, in June, July, I actually just got deployed to Afghanistan for 6 months. So that was how I was able to deal with the hiatus, or that's what I was doing while I was waiting for Lost to happen.
Wow, gee, that's one heck of a way to deal with the hiatus,
Yeah, I
though.
know. Yeah. It was a long 6 months, but just keeping up with everybody on Facebook, and I was able to have internet connection, listen to podcasts, and read blogs. So that kind of kept me close to this side of the world, and not so far away as as far as physically I was far away, but I was here. So
I need you to tell me about who you met while you were there because I know and Facebook knows who you met while you were there, but Twitter may not know, and the Lost community may not know who you got to see while you were over there.
it was actually I don't know. I don't think I'll call it destiny, but destiny or fate. But I was actually never expected to meet any Lost characters, and nevertheless in Afghanistan. Yet, however, the USO or they hold tours. Like celebrities will come to visit the troops and whatnot. And this so happened. I looked at the email because they sent an email saying, okay, these celebrities are going to be visiting the troops on this day. And I look, I'm like, and Cynthia Watros is on the list. I'm like, oh my God, that's Libby. So I have to meet her. So they meet the troops at the USO, and they actually came to the hospital because I'm a medic and I work in the hospital. So they came to visit the wounded troops. There's about four of them. The only one I was really concerned about was meeting her. There were some other really good celebrities from like Army Wives and whatnot, but I was really excited to meet just a cast member, and nevertheless across the world. She came all across the world just to visit the troops, and I thought that was really awesome for her and the rest of the people that came with her. So, kudos to the USO and for everyone putting that together. So it was just a once in a lifetime thing. Like I said, I never thought I would meet a Lost character in Afghanistan for that part. So
Wow.
it was
I mean,
awesome.
just totally surreal.
It was totally unexpected. Coming into work that morning, opened the email and saw that they were going to be doing the tour. So it was just incredible. And I had to ask her a few questions. Will we see you on Lost? And she says, well, maybe. So she really couldn't say, but we'll see what happens throughout this season. So
Maybe it's better than no.
exactly.
Is it kind of typical when you finish like a tour or whatever that everybody kind of goes on like a vacation kind of deal? Because I got the impression from your Facebook that everybody was really kind of choosing what they wanted to do.
Right. Yeah. Usually, because we get like 2 weeks of reintegration and coming back, getting settling back into our lives back home, and then we get to go on vacation after that. Yep.
And so it just kind of happened to work out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because there's a couple of blogs that I follow. Joe Opinionated, I follow her blog. Dark Arts, SL Lost. There's the Dark UFO, of course. Everyone that wants to follow that one, or who dares to watch or wants to follow that one, will read that one. But Dark Arts had posted a blog about that ABC had thought about showing the premiere because the last couple seasons they hadn't been able to do it with the writer strike, and season 5 they just didn't have one at all. So when I first saw that one, I was like, oh, I was already kind of planning on going home anyways, going home to Hawaii to visit friends and family because that's where I'm from. But then when he posted that they were going to show the sunset on the beach, no matter what, whether they were going to do it or not, I was still going to go home. And then a couple days later, Ryan and Jet had their package, the dinner, the brunch, and then the tour on Sunday. So it just kind of worked out that, I'd been home for maybe about 2 weeks, and then was off to Hawaii, got settled back in. And then the week after, I was just able to go to Hawaii. I was so excited. Worked out perfectly.